Hello and welcome back to another case of the Mondays. It is Monday, I'm pretty sure of it because I just looked at the calendar. I spent all day today in the fish room doing things, and I'm warm. It's warm in here, and gosh, I wish there was a Katie. But there probably is one in chat, so don't worry. You'll see her there. I see that Harris the Weatherman was the second person to come in here because I was looking at that earlier. I came up a little bit late, but I wanted to make sure that everything was good. What a day. What a day. Let's get on with it, shall we? Tonight I'm going to have some guests on because I want to. So that's what I'm going to do. Isn't that a great intro? Let's welcome the first guest up, Mr. M&C Aquatics himself, Mike. How are you, man?
Still here, haven't drowned yet.
No?
Not yet.
Is it raining? Raining a bunch?
Oh man, it's rained like the past 5 days.
Well, it hasn't come up to your ankles yet, then you'll probably be fine.
Well, my big pond's already flowing out its banks.
Goodness gracious, man. Well, it didn't rain much today here. It was nice and clear skies early, and then it started getting cloudy and looking like rain, but it never did. It was actually kind of a nice day here. Not to rub it in your face. It's just
I'll send this rain. I'll send the rain
anyways.
your way.
That's fine.
Oh.
We could use a little more.
Oh man, we got enough.
We got another guy backstage that I'm going to welcome up now. Curtis from Skull Aquatics.
Ah, my cohort in crime.
Yes.
I saw the title. It said special guest, so I had to come and see who was special.
You're
Well,
special.
Yeah,
It's not me.
Well, there is a link above where I'm expecting Skipper, but I don't know if he remembers that I invited him last night or not.
He might still be asleep.
Could be.
could it be?
It was a late night for us.
Well,
Jeff Kane, you're also invited, so if you want to come up, you can. It's up to you. I want to say hi to Peplin Creek Aquatics, Mr. Brian. Thanks for showing up.
That was 3 nights in a row for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
3 late night
Yeah,
backstage parties?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to have to go to work and get some rest.
Yeah, I was just thinking that this weekend, man, I did a lot. I worked on the mower a lot, and then on the first day of this 3-day weekend, I worked on the mower, and then the second day I worked on mowing the lawn, which was the first time for me this year. So it was pretty long. And then today I spent all day playing with our new air pump.
Get that effect.
It looks like Spider-Man's been in here. There's airlines kind of strewn about, but I couldn't help it. I had to play with it.
Spaghetti everywhere.
Yep.
Vibes.
Vibes is in the house. Hello, Vibes. What's for dinner? Probably what Katie made last night. Oh, what's Jeff eating? Pizza. That sounds good, actually. I could go for some pizza. Yeah, playing with that air pump is a different kind of experience for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I had the bleeder valve all the way open, and couldn't understand why I didn't think about it.
Have any pressure?
But yeah, well, it was coming through where it was close, and then when I ran a line over to the other gang valve, only one filter was like slightly bubbling. I'm like, what the hell? Is there a kink or something? I was like trying to fix it all, and then I realized that maybe I should turn the valve off a little bit. And once I did, it started bubbling, like boiling water everywhere. I'm like, there it is. There's the
Usually
pressure.
helps.
Yeah. So it was fun. playing with that. I got a short piece of like 5-foot PVC, 1-inch that I'm using, and putting in the self tapping valves. That was first for me. I didn't film any of it, by the way. I kept it all to myself. I just wanted some time to myself.
That's how I normally roll.
But
Yeah.
I didn't cement any of the PVC yet. It's all pressure fitted for now until
You should
'cause
really
it's
have
just-
to.
it's just temporary.
A lot of people.
Vibes, I don't know that I'd put Gambusia and rice fish together. I
No,
think Gambusia will bully them rice fish to death.
he asked me that question the other day, and I asked Richard Reynolds, and he said absolutely not.
I'm not familiar with
Gambusia.
Gambusia.
They will
Gambusia.
bully them. They'll bully them rice fish to death.
I'm gonna have to
Well,
look those up.
Richard said he put some in with
Gambusia.
the least killies, the bluefin killies, all that native stuff in Florida, and within a short amount of time, all he had left was Gambusia.
So is that
Yeah.
a mosquito fish?
Look
Rice
like a
fish
guppy.
and yeah.
I keep them
Are they about the same size as a guppy?
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The males are a little smaller. They're kind of in between a guppy and an endler. The females are about the same size.
Foxy is talking about grilled burgers. This whole weekend, I didn't fire up the grill. I can't believe it.
Today,
Talking about food, it makes me hungry.
Uh-oh.
So why does everyone have to do that on these streams?
Well, you know, we have a rule now. If you have something that's really good, take a picture of that meal and send it to David.
David Elfish.
Send
Yeah.
it to Elfish.
Yep.
If we get enough people doing it, we'll get him irritated after a while.
You
I don't think I have his phone number, but I might have him on Facebook.
can send it
so
to him on Messenger.
Yeah.
I'll do it that way. Barbara Jackson is in the house. Hello,
I
Barbara.
do it at least twice a week.
So is Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Good evening.
Hey, Barbara.
I showed Foxy's message in there, but I didn't do a proper hello. Hello, Roxanne. Welcome in.
Yeah, send David a picture of your sausage, Pep. I'm sure he'll enjoy it.
He really likes when you take a picture of your grill with all the brats and burgers and everything on it.
Yeah. It just it gets to him. He gets a little hungry, does he?
That guy is hungry 24/7. And so you just keep fueling that fire.
We are going to have a live stream with David, and maybe it'll be next week. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but
The goal is before the end of the year to get David to gain at least 100 pounds.
I want to get back to having some more guests, but I'd rather have it where Katie is here regularly when I have guests. You guys are just my support system tonight. But she is watching.
She'll get back to it when River gets older.
Yeah. They sit on the couch and cuddle, her and River, and they put it on the big screen and watch.
Yeah.
So, hi, River. Daddy's here. That sounds weird. All right. Oh, everybody's saying hi to each other, and that's wonderful.
You see what Jeff said about the food?
I must have to go way up.
It's after Foxy's.
With lots of matzah.
No, he said it doesn't even have to be good. Sometimes I send him 4 or
There it
5
is.
pics a day.
All right?
I'm going to send them pictures of just like all the spices in our spice cupboard. There's a lot of them. I'll do one at a time.
I have 2 cupboards.
Here's the garlic salt. Here's the paprika.
Just next time you go grocery shopping, just start taking pictures of all these things.
The whole entire.
This is aisle 5.
Yeah, here's the steaks we're gonna have, and here's this, and here's that.
And then I'm going to creep around the neighborhood and take pictures of it through people's windows when they're having dinner
Oh,
and send it to them. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Peplin Creek.
candy bar cupcake.
Whatever.
Well, I've been called a lot worse, Brian.
Man, oh man. Katie just got done talking before we started that we probably have one of the cleanest streams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty close.
Ours is pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because we have some children that come and watch. But
The wave makers once in a while gets out of control.
We try to keep it clean, but it just it goes off the rails.
Sometimes.
sometimes, apparently, I say things that some people don't like when I'm on live stream. Does that ever happen to you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Every stream.
Sometimes unintentionally, I hurt people's feelings when they watch me on live streams as well. I'm not going to get into that too much, but
Quit being so sensitive because mostly everything we say is just a joke. We're just having a good time.
Yep.
yeah,
If we were actually going to pick on you, you would know it.
Yeah, if we were going to offend you, we would offend you on purpose. It'd be obvious.
I never usually don't try to offend my friends on purpose because they're friends, so I wouldn't do that. But if it happens, then
You have to do
hopefully,
something.
being
Yeah.
friends, we could talk things out. So
You have to do Jorge and you have to do Branton for sure. Just got to beat on them. Jorge's going right now.
He's got Lance on.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
dare he? I am so offended. You want to see the spaghetti noodles strewn about the ceiling? You can kind of see them.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know
Yep.
that my sponge filters and air stones and stuff could put out the kind of bubbles that they do now.
Oh,
Oh yeah. They'll boil the water if you get them high enough.
It's wonderful. So I did some water changes today. I only do water changes maybe once a month on my tanks.
Foxy.
Jake's very offensive. He's offending me right now.
now I have two big air pumps and I haven't hooked either one of them up.
Why not?
I don't know.
I've got two. I've got one of them I don't dare hook up.
Yeah.
Why is that?
That's a
You could run a small lake with it.
Ooh,
Probably.
Oh, more than likely. Yeah. I mean, it was running up to 200 tanks with that one floater. So
man.
I need to because the way you say your spaghetti air hoses, that's the way my air lines are behind, or my electric cords are behind my tank. It'll be an adventure just to unplug all the old air pumps and get them out of there.
new Discord channel, food picks for Elfish. There we go.
Well, I think that who's gonna run that Discord, Jeff?
All of us.
We can just add it on the Jeff's. He's already got one. We can just make another sub channel.
I have one too. We can just throw it in there.
Food picks. It's hard for me to say that. I want to say food poops. Food pick pooks. Food picks. Yeah, someday I'll get all of this stuff in order, right?
Fishrooms is constantly changing, so eventually, maybe.
Yeah. This is definitely just temporary until I gotta go pick up PVC.
Hey, Diddy.
So, once I do that and get it all mounted, and it'll look nice. It won't be as. I had to use some of that Aquaneat air tubing, anyways. Use it up.
Yeah. Most of that air tubing that comes with an air pump, about all it's good for is drip acclimate and stuff.
Yeah.
It always comes off the pump every time I use it.
By the half time you get it, it's all kinked up. And
Yeah.
Well, I bought a big roll of that silicone from Aquaneat off of Amazon, and it melts plastic.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic rims on my tank, any kind of air pump that has a plastic fitting on it, it will eventually start melting it. Kind of like how model glue works.
Yeah.
It does
like-
the same sort of thing, just starts making it sticky and soft, and it'll
it's
slide
usually-
off of stuff. And so I got a 100-foot roll from Gemco of the vinyl tubing
This is
just to try it out.
That's my favorite.
Jeff Kane was telling me about that Python airline as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I get the main PVC loop going, I won't need a whole lot of airline.
No. Just need the drops into the tank.
Yeah. And I can use, anytime there's metal fittings, I can use that silicone stuff I have. It has no problems with that. As long as it's not laying on a rim of the tank
Or plastic.
or any kind of plastic. It's so strange. It'll just leave a dip. Even like a plastic gang valve that I have. You can see the divots when I had that laying on there. Anyway, working on that and just trying to make the yard look nice again. We have our one pond going so far outside, a little stock tank, and I gotta throw some fish in there though. It's just some plants. I got the full filtration and a bog thing on there, and I was making a video. I have a video made. I showed it to you guys like last night in backstage, a little bit of it.
Yep.
But I don't know if it's interesting. But then again, I don't know if I care if it's interesting or not, and I should just put it out.
I don't know about you guys, but every time it rains very much, mine turns green for a day or two.
yeah.
And I don't know why. But I used to worry about it, and then it was just like, in a few days it'll be gone.
Ours usually the big stock tank pond that we have outside. That if it goes green, it stays that way. That's where we're gonna put it, like a shade cloth over it to help out with that. But
My 300 gallon went out here. It'll go green for a couple days after it rains and it clears up.
Yeah. Well, since I no longer have a tree shading mine, I got to put a shade cloth above mine, or it'll be green forever.
Oh, yeah.
that's our other project, Project 103.
Still a little early yet here to put anything out this year. That's
Yeah, I thought about it, but still too cold at night.
yeah, it's 51 degrees here this morning today.
Katie's talking to me over the radio. What do you want, hun?
She says it's your turn.
Yep.
She probably wants me to talk about something.
Your time to watch River while she comes and takes over.
Let's hold it in front of the microphone, then we can all hear.
Okay. We'll have to go get the other radio, but she said that on the topic of tanks getting green. She saw some kind of reel on Facebook, but aquarium fish related stuff on Facebook that is usually enough for anyone to understand that it's usually crap.
Right.
This guy said that all you gotta do for your outdoor stock tanks, if they get algae, is put one goldfish in, and it will take care of all the algae.
Sure it will. Sure.
And I said, well, we put like 20 of them in there. Maybe that's too many. Maybe just one single goldfish. I don't know what he's thinking, but never had
I don't
goldfish
look
be.
at any of that on Facebook or anywhere.
Yeah.
You want to reply like, how dumb are you? But then you don't want to get involved in the conversation at all.
Right. It's just,
That's
it
as
won't
bad
stop.
as a Pleco clear green water.
I intentionally make some tanks green because I use it.
Trying to go through the chat a little bit, missing anything that's directed towards me.
No, I'm talking about Jeff's stream last night where he was designing something.
Yeah. I was going to watch that, but we stayed backstage all night till he was way past it. He was done.
Most of it anyway.
Yeah, I don't even remember what time it was.
11 something when I got out of there.
New local Austin just showed up.
So, Michael,
Welcome. So,
Come on up
we
here,
had a
Mike.
3-day weekend, huh, guys? Did you guys... I know, Curtis, you didn't have to work today, right?
no.
That's why you got to come on the stream tonight.
Yeah, usually I'm just coming through the door about right now.
In our town, it gets any kind of holiday, especially like Memorial Day, anything, is vacation time. Everyone streams through the area. I don't know how. They're either coming here or they're passing by, and it just gets crazy. So I try to just stay home. Try to go grocery shopping ahead of time, because going to the grocery store in itself is a feat, and then like walking through the grocery store and dealing with people it's nuts. It's such a small town, but when it's Memorial Day, 4th of July, anything, it gets crazy. So
That's
just
what it
stay
is.
home.
It's that way here almost every weekend because this is like the only bigger town in Southwest Kansas.
Yeah.
So we're like the only Home Depot, Menards, all of that for 200 miles.
We don't even have anything like that here, though. I mean, we have a grocery store, we have a Tractor Supply.
Yeah, you go to
I
Home
see.
Depot. You
Two
go to Home
biggest
Depot on,
stores.
you go to Home Depot on Saturday afternoon, and 90% of the tags are from some other county,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them got trailers because they're coming down to get, big orders of plywood, building a
Load up on
fence.
stuff.
Yeah,
Well, at least they're, excuse me, at least they're on a mission trying to do something.
mm-hmm.
The people that flood our town, they have no direction. They're just on vacation.
They're just
Do
wandering
whatever.
around.
They just,
Wander.
they just look around at the ceiling in stores. Like, there's no merchandise up there. What are you looking at? Why are you here? Why are you walking around looking at ceilings? And they drive the same way. I swear they inspect their headliner while they're driving.
Jake, I see Jake driving around out here where I'm at, Curtis.
You better pay attention.
Well, they could at least look out the window if they're sightsee, but what are you looking at?
Around here, if you're not paying attention, you're going to be in a pit.
You're going to be underwater.
So it's filled with that sort of activities, and
Yeah.
I can drive 3-4 blocks to the gas station, and at least 2 people are going to pull out in front of me in that
Mhm.
time. And
My wife went to Walmart today and it was like, oh, hell no, I'm not going.
No.
Not on Memorial Day. There's nothing I want there. I'll order a pizza or something. I don't need
Mhm.
nothing there.
Right. I can survive without Walmart.
Don't need to be in
At
Walmart
least-
on holiday.
I go there only when I absolutely have to, and that's get in, get what I need, and get the hell out.
Yep. Well, we have 2 Walmarts. So we got the little neighborhood, whatever they call it, neighborhood
Me
market.
too.
I would much rather go to the little one than the big one.
Yep.
Unless you're going to buy TVs or tires or something. It's the same stuff. And the
Yeah.
gas is a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah.
I try to stay away from Walmart completely.
I think they put something in the air conditioner in the damn store to make you buy it.
I hear frequencies like with my ears. There's just a weird droning sound, and it drives me insane after a little bit. And I have to get out. I don't know if it's their HVAC units or whatever's going on, but
Yeah.
auditory for me.
Subliminal messages, Jake.
The only thing
Probably.
she sends me after is the big bag of dog food, and in between my house and Walmart, there's a Tractor Supply. So that's where I buy the dog food, so I don't have to go in Walmart.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm trying to get a member list started here. It looks like I've got 23. I'm going to download the list as of right now, because we're getting about halfway through the show, and I'd like to
Hey,
give a shout out to our memberships.
Hey, Mike,
Hey, what?
I got Skiffy multi-potato fry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just see them. There's 3 of them right here in the front of the glass.
Oh, right on.
Ones I got from Branton.
Yep.
They came from Ed Moats.
Yep.
Can you say the name of those fish again?
Skiffy multi-potatoes.
That's awesome.
Get it.
Good idiots. Yeah.
Good ids.
So those
Now-
3,
now I can understand.
those 3 is probably all they'll have too. I'll have 3, and then the next time maybe 6.
And next time maybe 50.
Yeah, I never get that many. I thought about putting them outside, and it was like, no, I only got 2 pair from him, so kind of keep them where I can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I thought about moving the trout heads out there, the Iliad and Furcidans, but I'm like, I better keep them in here for a while. At least if we get a little bigger.
Yeah, you'd be safe because I got a pretty good backup supply.
Well, I'm going to read off our channel members real quick for you guys, just so we know who they are. Give them a
Nice,
little recognition because they're paying money that they made somewhere. And it's usually hard work
Nice,
To-
Jeff.
to be members of our channel. And it's amazing that people would do that. So we got Peplin Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Autarky Homestead, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Whizzle Aquatics, Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. I like that guy. Lush and Salty Aquariums, Red Neck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. Garage Aquatics 2023, Ron, he's a member. Renee Hedinger, Jody P., Dee Dee's Findan. I don't know. Have you guys heard about her? Branton Lightcap is also
He's
an
kind of-
HHD super fan.
Oh,
Mr.
we've had Dee Dee on.
You have.
You need to have Dee Dee on.
Yeah.
We
you need
do.
to have Dee Dee. Yeah, you do.
We need to go through our list of members and have all of them on. That would be.
Dee Dee is a blast.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mr. Tundra, that's Uncle Bob, aka Santa Claus. Rods Aquatics, Only Oscars, Flatbed Aquatics, that guy. Eric Y. Rock, Lake Missoula Aquatics and Plants, Ben Sharp. Man, that's a mouthful. Linda Worth, Jim's Fish, Toonie Loon, and Benjamin Peters. I haven't seen Benjamin in a while.
I haven't seen Eduardo in a while.
That's for sure.
He's still around. He just got issues.
I'm just glad that we got to meet him in person and hang out and just eat and laugh and talk, and it's got lots of stories.
You need to get you need to get Dee Dee on, Jake.
Dee Dee, you're in the chat. Would you like to be a guest of Case of the Mondays sometime? I mean, just the singular, not the multi-chat universe thing, but like just one-on-one with Dee Dee. You don't have to answer no. You don't have to commit to anything.
You might learn a thing or two, Jake.
I'm sure I would. Katie's in the chat saying hello. Just got done feeding River. I wonder what she fed her. Hopefully nothing too gassy.
Well, I don't know that I'll ever get a picture of those fry. Not today, anyway.
I just got noticed I've got True Day Fry.
Wife complimenting Jake's voice.
True Day and Fight Club.
It's it's done with a lot of equipment. Most of it's AI. Just kidding. I don't use AI whatsoever. Unless I'm using Snapchat. Like, for instance, a little happy song for all the members that I had listed off.
Thank you for your memberships. Thank you for your memberships. What's the words again?
Thank you for your memberships.
Thank you for your memberships. I get distracted.
Was it just me, or when you turned your head, the nose grew?
Yeah. It did. I noticed that too.
The flatbed?
That guy, who let him in here?
I don't know.
I bet Stephen P. had that haircut as a kid. I bet he did too. I heard also that he had quite the southern accent when he was younger, and he worked hard to get out of it.
Well,
I don't know why. I think that if I had a southern accent, I'd hold on to it for a while. Instead, if I try, I can try to be neutral as much as possible, but I definitely have a northern accent when I talk. My Kansas fellas that we have up right now, there's a little bit of southern drawl, but it's different in the Kansas area than it is for, like, if you're going to Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have that twang.
You can just go to
Skipper.
Oklahoma and it's a whole different twang.
Yep.
You guys got more of the Midwest twang. It's like in between. It's different. But I like it. I like it a lot. Sunny G says I have mountain twang. That's interesting. The question is how do you get rid of it? Antibiotics.
I'll say, doctor, you'd have to see a doctor for that.
Yep, definitely a doctor. Prescriptions. Yep. The haircut was popular in the mid-'70s for young ladies, and then again in the mid-'80s to mid-'90s for little boys.
So didn't they call that something like a pixie?
It was like a bowl cut, maybe?
A pixie or something like
Yeah.
I
think
wish
they're
I
right.
had hair back then. My dad's deal of doing haircuts was a little.
that. Yep.
When I was
I don't
like in middle school, bowl cuts were like really cool. I played soccer and stuff, and like me and the rest of the guys, we all had bowl cuts, running around kicking a soccer ball.
Yeah, I think mine till I got probably 14 or 15 was crew cut. He wasn't paying for no barber shop.
Yeah, after I probably my senior year in high school or the summer afterwards is when I started like shaving my head. I just buzzed it, buzz. And I just
Junior,
kept it that
Junior.
way for like 10, 12 years or so.
Junior high till I graduated, I had hair almost down to my ass.
Stefan says no hair unless it's salty. I'm like 6 videos behind for him.
He's been putting out some pretty good ones.
Yeah. I get that way. All of a sudden I look up and it's like, God dang. What have I been doing? I missed all those.
Yeah. I miss a lot of videos.
Stefan's been doing some pretty good ones lately.
I gotta run let the whiny dog out.
That's what it's called. All right.
You Vino.
We'll do this until he returns. There was something I was going to say and I can't remember now. Oh, well.
In the hell getting old, Jake.
Yeah. But hopefully, I mean, if I keep forgetting, usually, then I think that at some point I'm just going to be happily and blissfully oblivious to everything. Just,
What?
I can't remember what just happened. Wouldn't even know where I'm
Me
at,
either.
and I'll just be like happy. So I got that to look forward to.
Where's Curtis? Oh, Jake kicked
There
him
he is.
out, Mike.
He's back.
There he is.
He had to let
You
the
look-
wiener dog out. So
New local Austin was worried you left us, Curtis.
I know.
no.
I have to give him a big hug next time I see him. I'll have to jump up in the air to grab on.
He's drinking from one of the 10 gallons near the floor.
No, that big dummy comes in here and drinks all the water out of my tub. That's where all my Salvinia went. I had that whole
Oh,
tub
man.
covered with it. I left the door open all day long, went to work, come back, missing about 1 inch of water and no Salvinia. I was just like,
Aw.
that's probably not real good for you, dummy.
Well, if it's bad for him, they just throw it back up. That's the great thing about dogs.
Hey, Fathom.
Here's Alex.
Michael's very attracted to Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
Who isn't, though? Really?
We need to have him on again, Curtis.
Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time when we met. It was like 2 people that had never met, and it was just like we're having a blast right off the bat.
I think that would get along with Michael very well as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
The
anybody
stream's going
can
to
get
be
along with him.
Well, Fathom could have like at least showed up.
Yeah, he could
Well,
jump on a link.
he probably came on too late and can't see the very beginning of the stream where I posted the link.
Yeah, probably.
We're 39 minutes and 53, 54, 55 seconds in. So, at this point, I would like to give a public service announcement. Please, rinse out your buckets once in a while. Do
Sure
yourself a favor
Sure, there's a story there.
and scrub them out.
Did you forget to rinse out a bucket, Jake?
I have before, yes. I got a couple of them now that probably need, not the ones behind me, but there is one that's got fish water in it. It's been sitting covered, sealed for 6 or 7, maybe more months than that.
Ooh,
Might be
Is it a
closer
little
to year.
ripe?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet.
I would open it outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's been times where I've put fish water in doing water changes, and let it sit. And sometimes chunks of plants go in there and they start growing. They're snails. And you let it set for a while, and the water starts to actually get kind of clean looking. And I test TDS, and it actually drops. So I don't know if it just letting the water sit for a while with some plants in it will
Form
kind
its
of-
own little ecosystem.
yeah, all the crap and mulm and all that stuff settles to the bottom. And of course, as soon as you pick it up and move it around, it shakes up. But it's just kind of neat to see that happen.
Mhm.
Like this bucket right here, I squeezed out sponge filters in there earlier. It looks yellow now, but I mean, that looked like brown, dark brown. You couldn't see like a centimeter into it. And now that's a full bucket.
All that filter gravy.
Yeah. Liquid
I-
gold.
I probably told Mike this story, but I had a bucket about half full like that, full of sponge water and whatever. Set it out on my patio because I was going to wash it out with a garden hose. And looked in there about 3 weeks later. There's all kinds of looked like Daphne, and there's worms in there. Thought, cool, we'll just let this thing cook. A couple weeks later, I come home and the bucket's gone. She cleaned it out for me and washed the bucket because she thought it was a bucket of crap. And I was like, hell no, I was raising some kind of critters. I don't know what it was.
I've got tubs set up, Stefan, but I haven't got anything in them yet.
Same.
Been too cool here yet.
Yeah.
The water's still a little cold. I could put some. I have some couple Chinese algae eaters I just want to throw in there and get them out of the fish room for now. But I'm
I
going
should-
to acclimate
I-
them to the temperature because it's way cooler.
I think I'll move some of my Gambusia out there. Although I do that, I know I'm going to be bringing in about 500.
I actually have some killifish they're actually from like upper New York. I could probably put them out. They're natives.
Yeah, probably.
Every quarantine tank turns into a tank.
Yep.
Then my goldfish, they're out there too.
And we've got one quarantine tank, and now it holds guppies. I've got an empty tank behind me on that shelf. There's a 10-gallon.
Yep. I've got an empty one on the
That's my
floor, and it's
backup.
going to remain empty until I get new fish, and then I'll put water in it. Put 'em in.
Yep. I can believe it. Chilly spring in Chicago. Sitting on the lake like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been chilly up here too. We had a heat wave a while back though. It got almost a week of in the 90s and just dry.
Yeah, we had that. Instantly started raining for 6 days in a row.
Fathom, what is going on here? Why did you do that? Man, oh man.
Just being Alex.
Alex, thank you so much, brother, for doing that. I'd like to see who they go to, but I am on StreamYard and I don't think it shows me.
I'm just looking at people saying thanks, and Cheryl's one, Jeff King's one.
Well, Jeff Kane's been a member for a while, so he always does thank you to people.
He's
when
just
they-
being Alex.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube open.
Thank you, Alex,
I don't
so
either.
much. And it's man, what video? I need to make new videos. Talking with Foxy, she doesn't mind that I told her I stole her idea of like playing videos, and she said, "No, you're just paying homage." So the idea is that instead of all these ones I've been playing forever, actually just like going out and filming me doing stupid stuff. just
Jake doing
running,
Jake
jumping, falling over, something, you know.
Jake doing Jake things.
Yep. Jake things. I could do some Katie stuff too. Like she likes to get silly. Like for instance, here you go.
We're just so happy and excited to have so many memberships.
It's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Alex, for that. I'm a
Tell
little
me your
lackluster
day-to-day.
tonight. I'm pretty tired. I mean, it was not about like last night. It was just the whole weekend. I did so much stuff. I'm like physically worn out.
I think I've been feeling that way because it's like 60 degrees and raining every day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's that, Mingo Mama?
Yep. If only we'd see a flip flop fly in from off the camera. Or a clutch.
She's saying something to me, but now she.
telling you to cheer up and perk up.
Yeah, cheer up and perk up, Jake.
10-4.
She just needs to hang that flip flop on a string from the ceiling, and she can just swing it over and smack him with it.
Right?
Tink.
Jake, turn and look at the door. What?
So late and backstage with these people.
Oh, she's blaming the fact that I stayed up so late with you guys in backstage.
Oh,
You have a good point, but it's, you know, I work hard.
Yeah, we didn't keep him that late.
yeah, it's too late now. It's already over. So
Where's.
We have done later.
I don't have that video on here. I work hard for what I got. What is it? I don't think I have it.
I don't remember who I was on with. It was like 6 in the morning when I finally went to bed.
I think, wasn't it Jeremy?
It might have been.
Let's go, Eeyore.
You were.
It was by the stream.
Katie said it was Vibe Stream.
Could be.
Thanks for noticing me.
So many of them.
I lost my tail again, Pooh. Not that it matters. I think I'll float down the river and look at the trees. Thanks for noticing. That's my Eeyore impression. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. So I gotta be full of excitement and blah 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 and energy, and I just don't have it tonight. That's what we have Curtis here for.
I think Barbara Jackson just put in the list of people that got the memberships.
She did. Awesome. Eugene Williams, Just One More Fish, Whip, Cheryl, Cecil Mayberry, Daniel V, Monster Fish Gal, and My Fish Tank Aquatics. That's awesome. I might have to knight Barbara Jackson as moderator at one point. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very, very picky at who I give wrenches to. Not that people that don't have wrenches aren't worthy. I keep them down to minimum. Some people get
My
really
wrenches might
worried
disappear.
Yeah,
Where's my wrench?
that was a conversation last night.
It was.
Yep.
What's lame? What did I do?
Get down. Get down.
I know I'm lame.
Got a roll.
Well, when I give wrenches out, then I expect you to be on duty when you're in here. I don't. Some
Too
people,
big.
I just want them to be able to enjoy themselves and not have to feel that they're on the job. But you could submit a form. I'll put a form in the description below. Fill it out, send in triplicate. Please wait 7 to 14 business days, and we'll see if you can become a moderator.
7 to 14 business days. Mine's like
Oh, yeah.
7 to 14 years.
Yeah. Well, it's a very, very. It's not easy to become a moderator on this channel. You have to really work for it. I think. What test? Jeff, you didn't fail the test.
Flat.
Jeff defined the test. Was sponge-worthy? Yeah.
I remember that.
Are you
that one.
wrench-worthy? I'm totally wrench-worthy.
Maybe he's got
Supermod's report to Mandy.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have to turn in a detailed report every week.
Mm-hmm. Yep, time stamped. In military time, too. And then this AM,
Quadruple.
PM, BS. To be a mod test. Yeah. 53 minutes in, 9, 10, 11 seconds in. I know that I've got the old, what do you call it? Fish Fam link stuff. I can see who participated. All I've got to do is
participant.
click on a few things. Click on a few things. You can do this too. Why not
See all
screen
your-
share?
See all your participants.
Yeah. Let's share a screen. Let's share Chrome tab. Right here.
There's Skipper.
Yep. Hey, made Dan.
Did he just wake up? I've kept him up 2
Good
nights.
morning, Skipper. Where do I gotta go? Up over here. There's something about live stream participants. Participants. I think that's how you pronounce it.
All right.
Loading. 26 participants. MNC Aquatics. HHD. That's weird. Harris the Weatherman. Love that little dude. Peplin Creeks. Oh, there's no S on the end of Creeks. That's because there's only one Peplin Creek. Aquatics. Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Jeff Kane. Vibes Aquatics. Foxy's Fishes. Fish Fam Link. Barbara Jackson. CR Fish. Cheryl Smith. Dee Dee's Fin Den. Sunny G. New Local Austin. Flatbed Aquatics. Vinoski. I missed that one.
Bino.
Didn't see his comic. Comment? Jesus, I'm tongue-tied. Lush and Salty Aquatics. No, it's not aquatics. It's aquariums.
Mm-hmm.
It would help if maybe I clean my glasses before I do something like this. Fathom Aquatics. Uncle Smiley's Aquariums. As you can kind of see on there, it's like Uncle Esm, Eiley Zach, Aquariums. So it gets a little bit harder to read. Takes a little more skill, which I have. My Fish Tank Aquatics.
Johnny No Shoes.
That's the no shoe man. Monster Fish Gal. Lori. You know, I think Monster Fish Gal and and the Zen Ginger. They are classic moderators.
Yep.
Who else is a normal mod on a lot of channels other than, Sam, which I don't really ever see him much in our streams anymore. Way. He was like king moderator for a while, right?
Yeah.
Probably still is.
Candy used to be, but I think she just does aquarium co-op stuff now.
Yeah, I think that's all she does.
We got Daniel Velez. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Cecil Mayberry, Whips World, Just One More Fish. Eugene Williams. Eugene. And Skipper's Aquariums. Of course, Skipper's here.
I was going to ask you guys on the chat that we have on our screen,
Yeah.
the StreamYard chat, it says share your referral link. What the hell's that? Like your channel or what?
It's
Yeah,
it's to get people to join up on
using-
StreamYard.
Yeah, and you get a percentage off of it.
Well, I wasn't going to click on it until I knew what it was. I clicked on other stuff and
Yeah.
it didn't work out well.
Yeah. Free Woody. Okay. Let's remove that on there.
Tic Tac.
It's-
At least the one I clicked on was female and not male.
Right.
Wasn't it a little bit of both? I don't remember. I think I blocked it out of my mind.
You needed a white screen to watch it though.
It's in the deepest recesses of my subconscious at this point.
The extra wide landscape.
Oh, that was another one that was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when that happened.
Well, Skipper showed up when we have a minute and a half left of the stream. I could put the link up for him to just say hello, but it's too late. Sorry, man, you have to wait next week. If I have guests on next week. What's that, Katie? You want me to keep streaming? You want me to keep streaming?
You can. She's gonna be up for a while.
Oh, so you're using me as a way to keep the baby calm. Using me.
Free entertainment.
Oh, just a Roger beep is all I get.
She's fine. She ate. She just likes watching you.
Oh,
Every time I use the radio near this stuff, it makes a bunch of boo sounds and crap. It's not as bad as a cell phone. The cell phone on when Funk streams and his phone goes off and it starts interfering with his microphone. And that radio is funny.
yeah, I would say
It's
The
not funny radio. It's very good radio.
the antenna on my radio at work's like 2 inches tall and it goes for like 50 miles.
Well, I got those too. I have several. I got this antenna here.
Yeah. But we have a repeater so we can get a lot of coverage.
That
I should
always
use
helps.
that other radio.
Yeah. And there's like 400 radios in there. 6 different channels.
Yep.
Radio Skipper.
No, just radio. Like the movie. Radio. WSHD 560. Clear monitoring. Yup. Yeah, Skipper gets to use the radio all the time. Katie's got a nice one.
What are the plants 15 miles from my house, and if I'm standing outside, I can still use my radio.
Well, you have a lot more flat land over there, though.
Yeah, and the radios are like $1,200 a piece.
It don't matter.
Peters Hill.
It's the line of sight.
I try not to even turn it on.
We got a repeater down here at the old church, but it's all hand radio stuff.
Yeah.
2 to 10 meter.
We got other repeaters. If I try to key up a shortwave repeater now, it's probably going to make huge amounts of noise. And it's not supposed to key up. But, oh well. Let's kerchunk it. Oh, it didn't even
Didn't
buzz. Talk back. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many on there, that's why.
That's probably Johnny No Shoes calling you.
Probably.
Normally it just goes, this is that blop, 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 blop repeater.
Herbert Jackson says when they went to Disneyland, they got everyone a radio. I remember doing that.
Yep.
When I had my satellite dish on the roof, that's how we did it. I'd be up on the roof with the radio, and she'd tell me, a little more, a little more. No, too far.
The other way.
Yeah, the other way, dummy. You're making it worse.
Run it
Skipper's
around.
leaving?
Yep. His phone's dying.
Oh, good night, Skipper. Probably too late to say it now, but I'll say it anyways.
Well, Mike, you just need to get up here.
Let's drop another link. We'll see who comes backstage, and I'll decide whether or not you're worthy to be showing your face here.
We'll have old Flippy Floppy in.
Mind you that I only have the free version of StreamYard, so I only have 6 Partiki pants.
Cheesy?
Parcheesi pants. That's what I said. New local Austin leaving too. To wake up early and be able to tune into my community really improves my mood. Well, good.
No, he's just saying he just woke up.
Yeah, he works nights. So.
Mm-hmm. So what else do I got to get done?
Everything.
Everything.
Dang. I got a 55-gallon tank that's got a crap ton of cyanobacteria, the algae, blue-green, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I added a wave maker in there, and it's not really going away, but it is not getting worse. So I gotta suck out as much as I can and probably somehow hook up the UV light. You think that'll help?
Move that wave maker down where it's blowing more directly on.
Towards the bottom?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
just stir it up.
And once I get those, I
Remove
got
what you can.
the 2 big sponge filters, those aren't hooked up to the big air system yet, so they're not operating at full capacity, so that'll probably help too. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
movement. I took out like half a 5-gallon pail of plants out of that 40 breeder behind me. It was getting so filled full of, I don't know, it was pogo stemon or guppy grass. There was some hornwort, but it was, the fish didn't mind it. I mean, they kind of hide in there. It's all cichlids, so they like to get in their little position and wait for food to drop by, but I couldn't really see them or see, and I think a lot of the food gets caught in it, so I have to take some out. But now I can see the fish.
I had real bad outbreak of it in one of my tanks, and I just added a hang on back. That was for a bigger tank. I don't have it anymore.
The cyanol.
Took out what I could get by hand and with a hose, and then just stuck that filter on and let it rip. Had
Erythromycin. I wonder. I don't.
erythromycin will get rid of it too. But, I don't use that stuff.
I don't think I have it. I
Follow
have a
the
few
direct-
meds that I haven't really.
Follow the
used them.
directions if you use it.
Yep.
You don't
I
want to
don't
put too
have
much.
that one.
I don't have any.
I had bought these back when we had one time where we had ick, and I had no idea how to. That you could just raise the temperature. And so I went through the. Oh my God, what do I do? And so I bought these. And they're basically full. Because don't really need to use
There's
them.
some FEMA,
Yeah, they're basically like aloe vera oil.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Those are. Alex is right. Marison, which is Fritz, I think, is the same as.
This is tea tree oil, basically, and this is West
Yeah.
Indian bay leaves, bay trees. So it's. If I ever need it for something, I got it, but it doesn't happen that way.
I finally
Okay.
threw my Med Trio away because it was like 3 years overdue.
That sounds about like me.
Katie says we have
Yeah.
Marison or Erythromycin. She says we have it, and I don't know what it is. If you have it, stay away from me.
Yeah. So I say do it, read the directions and don't put too much. Crash the tank.
Antibiotic. That's why I don't really want to do that.
Marison's good to use.
Putting antibiotics into water where you have that's going to kill your beneficial stuff too, isn't it? Or that's what you're saying.
can.
If you use too much.
Yeah, that's why she's saying it doesn't take much.
Yeah.
A lot of those come in little packets, and each packet's good for like 10 gallons or something. So if it's a 55, just put 5.
All right. I saw an aquarium co-op video quite a while back, and showing having those packets that, lack of a better description, kind of look like a string of condoms. You know, they're all
Yeah.
tear apart.
How would you like to be paying to treat one of the tanks that Jeremy has?
And
Like that 4,500. Oof.
you think aquarium salt would battle that cyano? Or are you just talking about salt in general?
Salt in general, I don't think it kills cyan.
Yeah.
When I do use salt, I use Instant Ocean for a reef tank. What are you eating now, you dummy?
Water lettuce.
Gets caught in the throat, wraps around the old doohickey.
Well, if I let the cats in here, the cats, are very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Any flake food or anything that's dropped somewhere, you see they have their head sticking in there licking it off the stand or something.
Mm-hmm.
Doing. Freaking animals eat better than I do, and then they're in here licking the floor and shit.
Well, we
Yeah,
got
mine-
another part tiki pant to add to
Yeah,
the.
mine got up on my 40
Stream.
breeder where we put the blue Acaris Curtis.
Yeah, the one behind
She,
you.
she was up there walking around it. Walking on the edge of it. I'm like, what are you doing? sit there, just sit down right at the corner out looking at me.
Yeah. Mine never mess like with the water in the tank, but they're sure snoopy.
That's what she does.
Any
She, is,
buttons or anything, they got to investigate it.
she looks in there. She didn't bother.
Let's welcome to the stage Mr. Michael New Local Austin himself.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hello, greetings.
What's up, my
Greetings.
Hey,
brother?
Mike.
Whoa, I'm a little sleepy. I haven't had any coffee yet, so basically unmedicated at this point.
Nice.
But how is everybody? Happy Memorial Day. I mean, like,
Yeah. It was relaxing for me. I worked in the fish room all day.
that's nice. I plan on doing that this evening. I've got shrimp tanks that are missing 20% of their water.
Foxy
Yeah.
said there's the coolest dude you'll meet at the Clash. I assume she's speaking
I like
about
DD
you,
style.
Michael.
Mhm. I agree.
And this year, the theme is love.
Love theme.
You know?
The love theme. It's like Love Boat. Only you're in the water and there's fish.
There you
Yeah.
go, flatbed.
Then I'd be outnumbered. 3 mics to none.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. In public, you don't know everybody. You don't know what everybody's name, but you're always outnumbered by 3 mics to 1.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the way it works.
At all times.
Where I work, there's like 10 guys that work in maintenance. Their names are all Jorge.
Imagine that.
So they call each other same name.
Mic drop.
Same
Yeah, they
name.
come every time you see them, they're waving at each other. Hey, same name.
Jorge 1, Jorge 2, Jorge 3.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a mic drop then. Why not? Just, forgive me. I have to put him up here.
Send all your kids to bed.
Had to
Yep.
do it.
Plug
Send
your
your
ears
kids
and
to
send your
bed.
kids. It's a mic drop.
Yep. How we doing, guys?
Fairly well
Uh,
until now.
yeah, no.
Flatbed. Good to see you, man. I've been wanting to be on a stream with you for a while, sir. This is nice.
Whoa. You don't have to swear at me like that. Call
Hey,
me sir.
I will do what I want.
I like your attitude.
We're working on a mic drop stream, and like we were talking about last night, somebody, I would like to do it, but somebody please do the P stream. The Jody P, the Stephen P, Jimmy P.
Oh, yeah.
And get all of them on together and call it the P stream.
Yeah, there's so many P's. It's becoming a problem. I feel like the mics need to do something about that at some point
Yeah.
before they
Mics
get too
versus
many.
The P's.
now we just need Mike B up here.
Yeah.
Right?
Hello, where are you?
The P stream.
Oh,
The P stream.
When I was growing up, all the girls were named Jennifer.
a lot of can go in an
Yeah.
old express.
What's the deal now with the younger generations?
Yeah, what we're gonna do, Mike, we're gonna have the P stream and the mic stream. Just don't cross the streams.
Exactly.
Never cross the streams,
It would be
except
bad.
when they tell you to cross the streams later.
Yeah.
I'm fuzzy on the whole good bad thing.
Very
Imagine all life as you know it ceasing to exist and exploding at the speed of light. Something like that. That would be bad.
good about it.
I don't know, man. It's like it'd be quiet.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Doesn't-
necessarily
doesn't
bad.
Doesn't sound that bad. Let's cross the streams.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are getting real close to sword fighting now. So let's not go there.
Well, yeah, Curtis, did you ever, train for 6 months for cockfighting and then realize that, that's not what it was about?
Right.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
measured up, so like I couldn't participate.
Yeah. Uh,
We
Oh,
just
It was
my
cold in
goodness.
the pool.
I was in the pool.
hell.
we just said earlier this is a nice clean stream.
Yep.
That's right.
The wave makers are
Clean
here.
catch.
That's why it's changed.
Hey, I'm streaming out here. You better watch out. You're gonna be on film.
Yeah. Street.
Jake's got the wave makers on here, so he ought to know it's going to go
Just wave to everyone.
south.
I'll be right back.
Hello. I just was
Boom.
thinking,
There's been a sighting. She is not a myth.
That's the first time for me.
I like streaming.
Yeah, Curtis
outside.
says that's the first time, and he's uniquely interested in following my stuff. So
Heck yeah.
Well, I think I'm the only one that's seen your wife, Curtis.
Yeah, you are.
yeah, possibly. I have not seen a Mrs. Curtis.
Jimmy P got to hear her scream when the cat attacked her.
She's a live wire, more so than Curtis.
Yeah. She's definitely the outgoing personality of the group.
Definitely.
Oh, I get to hold that badge in my house. Like my wife was like, I don't want to. No. When the pizza comes to the door, she's like, "Hey, would you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got it. I got this."
If you get asked if you're a god, you say yes.
That's right.
Go outside. Huh? Get you out of here.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. That was probably my all-time. Well, there's so many great lines from Ghostbusters. It is a wonderful movie. The original Ghostbusters.
I like the impromptu bit where he does the keys on the piano, and he goes, "They hate that. They hate that."
Are you Alice? Are you Alice menstruating right now? What does that have to do with it? Back off, man. I'm a doctor. No, does he say scientist? Back off, man. I'm a scientist. No, I can't remember.
I don't know.
No.
He's questioning the librarian about the ghost that she saw in the basement.
Oh.
And, like, throws that question in at the end.
You still got that
Pizza.
raccoon?
I'm stripping the paint off of a door.
Oh.
Yeah?
My wife's doing most of the hard work.
Oh, fun.
We've got it covered in plastic, and we're going to let it sit overnight, and then we're going to see what happens.
How do I do what I want it to do? God, I suck at StreamYard. That's okay. Can't click and drag it. Can't do
trying
anything
to-
like... Oh, I was going to do this, but I wanted, like, everyone to be on the side, but, you know, that's fine.
So my hornwort's growing in.
You
Nice.
think?
Holy cow.
I don't think you have enough horn work. I think you need a little bit more.
We grow hornwort like
Okay.
crazy.
I don't even have any.
And I got
Should have said
at-
something. I could send you
in
some.
Dallas.
Safer website? Yeah, no, it was doing that, but they still have.
What is that?
Icon Visit and Ticketmaster. They're doing
Is that
that.
Red Root?
No, that's frog bit.
Oh,
So I added some frog bit, and I haven't even fertilized this. There's a lily in here, but it's got pads up, so it definitely survived. We did okay. There's like 3 fish in there somewhere. But yeah, pond is
go to a concert.
Pond needs work.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got 3 fish in this one, and I've got no fish in this one. So we'll get it together
But now,
eventually.
Mike,
What kind of fish you want to put in there?
Man, I don't know. Like today, when I woke up, I
Can't
was
burn that.
thinking. I was thinking maybe I can put my mosquito fish in there. I have a colony.
Yeah, I do too.
with the collection.
But this is what the
because I
weather.
collected them.
Right. Yeah, they've got a collection point, but this is what we've been having like all day. It's just been gloomy. It wants to rain. It will not rain on us. The rain goes around the entire city,
You can go to bed.
but the city can't get any rain. We've got like 1.5 inches this month. We're supposed to have like 5 inches this month. So
We've
I
probably
bet
had
we've had that in a week
Yeah, I'll say we've had that in the last couple of days.
I was gonna say last week
Yeah.
we had
or more.
last week we had 6 and a quarter.
yeah, we're having trouble catching a break over here, but we'll see what it is. We water all our plants with all of our fish room stuff. So
There we go, Curtis. We'll just have to send all this rain to Mike.
I would.
I would too.
My wood
Yeah,
fence
yeah.
looks like somebody's been. You can go up there and squeeze it. It's got so much moisture in it.
Anna, I'm a
Yeah.
fair giving you now
It's just like damn.
witnesses. Your high strung behavior since you got in the car, Harry.
Don't give up, Jake. You'll get it.
Did you mute yourself because somebody was talking?
With no TV.
Yeah, I muted myself because my sister was talking.
Oh, I was listening. I was trying to pay attention to what was.
Oh,
I thought I was getting a cell phone from a neighbor. I was like, I wonder who's talking.
no, it's my sister. We're out in the front yard at the moment.
That's
So
awesome.
There you go.
Oh man, it's good sibling time.
no, she's a pain in my rear. So
Yeah,
That's what
yeah, my
siblings are for.
yeah, my sister too. That's part of it.
yeah,
That's part of it. I love
Keeps
it though.
moving it back on me.
I miss my sister.
well, and then there's that little snot on the trampoline.
Oh, okay.
That's who she was talking to.
You guys
Oh,
are
that's
sitting
fun.
out eating.
What's that?
You guys having a cookout?
We did. Well, my sister did a chicken, rotisserie chicken today, and then yesterday I did a oh gosh dang it, pork shoulder on the smoker. So
Nice.
Nice.
hold on, what?
What?
If you want to clean the back of that truck, go right ahead.
Be sure if there's something questionable, you ask him before you throw it.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Was that question really that important that you had to interrupt the stream?
I feel like it was important.
yeah,
Okay, that,
it was because with my daughter, she has to find out information right now. So
Yeah. Well, it's the generation of instant gratification. You got Google, you got all these things,
Generation
and
Y.
You're like,
yeah,
I need to
Why-
know.
Yeah, why do
It's
I have
like-
to do this?
It's like when I was a kid, I'm
Exactly.
like, is it worth walking to the library and getting an encyclopedia? Nah.
Yeah.
I'll just, think about it later and go on with my business. And I was like,
It is
I catch myself still doing that now. Like I'll sit there and wonder and have conversations with people that are my age, and we'll sit there and be like, "Yeah, I wonder when this happened, and wonder what it was like." And it's all stuff that you could easily Google, and then they'll have like a younger person will walk in and kind of join the conversation, and they instantly whip out their phone and type it in, and it occurs to me, yeah, I got a phone too. I just never thought. It wasn't my first thought to whip it out and then look up
Nope.
whatever it is I was talking about. I would rather just like ponder over it and think about it.
Yeah.
It's a different, it's a different
Rumination.
reaction. I guess.
Jake's got to ponder over whipping it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Curtis.
anybody here have an exhaust fan in their fish room?
Yes.
The bed to sleep on, whether it's up 2 feet or down on the floor. That's
I
Got them in my
don't.
bathrooms. Don't have one in here.
I don't.
I had somebody. I assume that they were reefers because I didn't see them all weekend at Aquashella, but we were at the dinner together, sitting at a table outside, and somebody was really advising me that would be a good thing for me to do, and I think they're probably right.
Didn't
Just
have
to
moisture.
vent moisture out.
Yeah, to get the moisture out. I don't have any lids on my tank. I'm of the Jeff Kane train. Duckweed is my lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had gotten so much humidity in here last year that started getting mold issues around the windows. I've had some problems, so a lot of cleanup for that. So I
Okay.
got a dehumidifier, and now it stays. It never gets above 50%. Usually around 45% humidity in here. But it does get warm in the summertime, extra warm, without even using the furnace in here.
Yeah. When I've used the dehumidifier function on the Mr. Cool unit I have, my little mini split, it drops the temperature down to like 67. So that's not good. So yeah,
inside or something. I'm not
I might do that. I might put a hole in the wall and have a fan blow air out constantly. And I was told that it would increase the efficiency of heating and cooling the room quite a bit as well as like getting rid of moist air.
Yeah. Well, I put.
But I
lids
just
up
wanted to talk to you guys
Zen-
about it.
Yeah, we never had lids
for now yet.
for a while, so that's when we had the mold issues, and so I went ahead and made lids for everything, and put that dehumidifier, and now it's not a problem anymore. It's just regulating the temperature in the summertime, like I said. But yeah, if you've got
Right.
a lot of moist air, I would definitely give that a try. I don't
Yeah,
think it's needed
I
as
was gonna
much
say-
up here.
Well, I was gonna say with you being down in Texas, the exhaust fan would actually work. Where
Right.
I'm at, that exhaust fan, I'd be bringing in way too much cold air, especially in the wintertime.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. It would I'd have to seal it off really well. Otherwise it would
Yeah. Plenty of air can get in my garage around those garage doors all the time. I need to put another one, but I had a 2-inch strip of silicone, like just like a flat silicone, like 2-inch strip, and I put it along the door so it touches the door, but air can get around that pretty good.
MNC just said he lost his internet, so
Oh man.
No, man. Come on, man.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, with you, with the exhaust fan, sucking outside air in, that type of thing, that actually would, like I said, wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Just to kind of keep the moisture levels down. So, I mean, I've got enough air exchange. My fish room's in the garage
I
also,
get that.
so but where I'm at, I've got enough, flow through there that I don't even worry about it. Quite honestly.
Because most people are.
yeah. Mine's on central air and heat, so. And I run my dehumidifier.
Okay, yeah. So at the very least, a dehumidifier, but like an exhaust fan is good idea. I'll talk to my buddy who helped me install it. He's an HVAC guy. He designs systems and stuff, so he
So
can
is
help
that-
me pick the right kind and the right size, and whether I want to vent it through the roof or whether I want to vent it through the
Gonna
wall.
blow out like a bathroom fan does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume
Okay.
so. So
Exhaust. Okay.
yeah, so either a fan with a tube and it pushes it all out the tube, like through the roof, or something in the wall itself, and then it's just moving from air from inside to outside, like
Yeah.
directly
like
through the
a
wall.
hole in the wall with a big metal fan like they put in barns.
Yeah, I'm assuming something like that, but like I'm imagining two small electric fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like it's a rectangle.
Yeah. You do like just get a bathroom fan and the ducting for that.
Yeah, in his garage, he'd need a pretty good sized bathroom fan.
Oh, you're doing that entire. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the whole room.
Yeah, I do the entire garage. I think it's 400 square feet, but it might be less than that.
It
I'm
looks
not
bigger.
sure how that would.
I was gonna say that's about the size of mine, but my fish room's only what 8 by 14. So
Okay, so yeah, mine is more than that. This is a 2-car garage, but
Yep.
you can only open one car door at a time. You know, you know what I
Yep,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
that
how ours is.
yeah, that's how mine is. Mine is as well. I just have it, tucked back. It's more like a 4-car garage is with how deep it is. So
Okay.
I've got basically the one back stall corner, if you want to say, that is my fish room.
okay.
Well, we went on for an hour and a half, guys, and I think that it's time to just wrap it up because I do have a few other things to do. Normally, we only go on for an hour, and yeah,
Jake,
I'd like to do
throw-
super long streams sometime, but
throwing darts.
God,
is
every
not
time I
extra
say
stuff.
stream now, I can't think of anything but a peace stream. So now it's really. I'd like to
Yeah,
have a good long stream one of these days.
You're welcome, brother. We're here for you.
You know, tomorrow you're going to be at work, and I'm just going to send you a text message that says stream.
And I'm gonna be like, I have to go to the bathroom. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Any of you guys got anything parting words? I know that a lot of people do that when they have guests.
Hey man, when you have time, pop in a chat and say hi to everybody. I really do enjoy the online community. It is my lifeline to the rest of the world. Other than that, I'm just gonna stay in my house, stay in my fish room. So
Yeah.
let's all support each other out there.
Yep,
What do you think, Curtis?
The money?
I agree.
Coming?
This is like my other family right here.
Yeah.
Probably most of my messages and text messages are from people in the fish fan, not
Or go get the snack.
my brothers or anybody.
I'm not going to get it.
Yep.
You know where it
I
is.
think
I
that
don't know why you're
that too.
acting
If we
silly.
even if
You better hurry
you're
up.
busy
Better
or
hurry
whatever,
up.
and you're lurking in the background, at least take a moment to say hi, and
I'm not telling them nothing. You too busy
hit the
talking
likes and stuff like that, because the interactions with the live streams really help a channel out. I believe
They can flag them down.
kind of
while
pushes
you go
stuff out
to
there.
the side.
The more chats, the more comments, the more
Just go inside.
interaction is great, and it's
It's
not
free.
only for that.
You wanna
It's
get
just
the side.
stay in touch with each other, you know.
Oh, that's just covered up the box.
What about you, Mr. Other Mike?
I have nothing to say.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Yes, it
I'm actually
is.
pretty quiet right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dee Dee, hurry up and clip that.
Oh, good gosh.
Yeah. Pause the screen there. Right there is face. And then turn that into a stripper pole
Yeah, man.
video.
I love that smile, bro. I love that smile.
Thank you guys for coming up on our live stream. It's not often that we have guests, but when I do, you guys never fail me on it. There's always someone willing to come up and hang out, and I really do appreciate that. It makes me feel like that I'm actually doing something worthwhile, not just talking to myself. And you know, as River gets older, we're definitely going to be able to have more time with Katie and her on here. And now that the weather's nice, I want to do more of the back porch live streaming, because it stays lighter out. It's nice outside. On nice days, I want to just do the quick setup, sit out on the deck, and I feel like that's a little more, just something different, you know, trying to change up scenery here and there. So
For sure.
coming up with some ideas on that. You know,
Yeah, and your porch looks so good too. It looks great on screen, man. Like, yeah, I agree that you guys should do that as often as possible. It looks good out there.
yeah, it's a lot of fun too. All right, I guess that's it. So I'm gonna play the ending song like I always do, and kind of read through some of the chats that I missed. Click them up on the screen, but I want you guys to come back next week, see what's going on. Always fun here on Monday, because a lot of times Mondays aren't. So just scrolling through and blabbing and blabbing while I'm looking for the video to play.
My
That's what I
guy.
do. Yeah. Some days I'm better at it than others. All right. Good night, guys. See you next week.
Have a good one.
Katie and Jake got a case of the Mondays, stumbling through like it's one of those days. Alarm clock screaming while coffee is cold. Dreams of the weekend slowly unfold. Thank you for watching this wild little show. Crazy routines, we just go with the flow. Fish in the tank and plants on the ledge. Friends through it all, we push to the edge. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we seek. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. HHD playing beats on the side. Katie's in charge while Jake rides the tide. Works like a puzzle scattered on the floor. Soon it'll click and we'll walk through the door. From sunrise to sunset, we're all on the grind. Hold on to moments that lighten the mind. Fish in the plants, they're part of our gang. Sunshine and love through every bang. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we see. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week.
Jimmy's cat farted.
Tune in, tune out, see you all next week.